In this video we are going to be getting random data from an API and displaying it on a card. So what is an API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. APIs allow users to communicate with the back-end system through a user interface. Let's look at an API that we will be using, which is randomuser.me. It's a random user generator. Random user. First thing I come to is this random user generator. If I click on that, it takes me to randomuser.me. Now if I go randomuser.me and then /API, I'll get a random user in JSON format. I've got a handy Chrome extension called JSON Formatter, which I'm using, which puts this all neat and tidy. But yours will probably come in raw format, which is like that. I got the JSON Formatter extension from the Chrome Web Store in case you need it. Anyway, getting back to what we was talking about, this user is called Jennifer Fleming. If I refresh, I get somebody else. This one's a man, and he's got a name I can't pronounce. And each time, this is Natalia Sayers. Each time you refresh, you get a different person. So what we're going to eventually build is the following. We have this card, and it has the picture of the person and some details: email, the name, email, gender, country and city. And when I click on next user, I get another user and another and another. But before we do that, we're going to create the following. This doesn't change. It looks the same, and it is the same. It enables us to concentrate on the HTML and CSS before we do the JavaScript. So that way you can do it in 2 stages. I got the image from pexels.com. You can get it from there, or you can get the image from my GitHub site. I shall put both in the description below. So let's get started. As you can see, I pulled in my image and I've commented out the script.js file because we're just going to concentrate on the index.html and the styles.css. So we'll start with the index.html, get that done first of all. I've already given it a title, random user. I'm going to create a container and a card, and inside here I'm going to create another div with a class of image content, and here there's going to be an overlay. This is going to be the orange bit. Class equals overlay. Card image. Inside here, create the image. Source equals profile 3 PNG. Class equals card img, alt, put this on another line I think, alt equals young girls, girl, head and shoulders. This will appear if for some reason the image doesn't come up. Here I'm going to create another div for the card content. User name, Sophia Thompson, table T-body, TR, TD dot label, email, TD dot user value, and this is Sophia Thompson at gmail.com. Right, copy that. Bit down a few times. And then change this to gender, female, country, Italy, city, is Venice. So just got to put the button in now. It's button.btn next user. So that's the HTML done. Go live. So doesn't look right at the moment, but the CSS will sort that out for us. Okay, got to start with an asterisk for everywhere, and I'm going to set margin 0 everywhere, and padding 0 everywhere, and box sizing to border box, and font family to sans serif. And for the body, I'm going to set a min height of 100 VH, width 100 VW, background color is EF. So it gives it a light grey for the background. Right, now I'm going to set the container. Display flex direction is column, so we want it to stack. Height is 80 VH. Align items center, and justify content center. Okay, that's centered everything now. Right, next I think I'll work on the card image so I can see what's going on. Card image, position relative, height 150 px, width 150 px, border radius is 50%, background color is FFF, and padding is 3px. Card image dot card img, height 100%, width 100%, object fit cover border radius 50%, and border is 4px solid -FF B84C. That's better, we can see what we're doing now. Right, next we do the card. Card, display flex, flex, direction is column, justify content is space between, width 500 px and height 500 px, border radius 25 px, background color is #FFF. Right. So now we need to position everything. Do dot image content and dot card content, display flex, flex, direction is column, align items center, row gap is 1 em, justify content is space around, padding 10 px and 14 px. That's better. Everything's centered now. Horizontally anyway. Dot image content position relative, height 200 px, row gap is 2 em, border radius is 25 px, 25 px, 0, 25 px. Dot overlay, this is the orange bit, position relative, position absolute, left is 0, top is 0, height 100%, width 100%, background color is #FF B84C, border radius is 25 px, 25 px, 0, 0. Right, username next. Dot user name. font size is 1.5 rem. Font weight is bold. Color is #333. So dot label, comma, dot user value, width 50%, text align left, font size 1.2 rem. Dot label, text align center, font size 1.2 rem. Color is #7707070. Dot user value is padding 0.2 em, naught, font weight bold, font size is 1.3 rem, and color is #F2 666 AB. And then BTN for the button. Border is none. Font size is 16px. Color is #FFF. Font weight is bold. Padding is 8px, 16px. Background color is #FF B84C, and border radius is 6px, outline is none. Dot BTN hover, background color is E68AOO. This should be dot user value. the button needs a bit of margin. That's better. So now the button changes colour when I hover over it. I'll just put cursor pointer here, so it changes to a pointer also. To make it really clear, you can click on the button. So now I'll go on to script.js and start doing the JavaScript. I'll start with some references to HTML elements. Constant card image equals document dot query selector dot card image. Constant username equals document dot query selector dot username. Constant t body equals document dot query selector t body. Constant button equals document dot query selector dot btn. Right, now I'm going to put an event listener on the button. Button dot add event listener. Click, and it's going to call fetch random user, which is a function I'm going to create. So constant fetch random user equals, then console log got here. Right, now I'm going to go to the index.html. I'm going to uncomment the script. And now click on next user got here. So it's working. Right, back to script.js. Because we're making a call to remote site, I'm going to make this an async function. And then here it's going to be constant response equals await fetch https colon, and it's random user.me API. And constant data equals await response .json to get it into JSON format. Then constant results equals data.results naught. We're going to get the first one in the results. Right, so let's try console logging that out. Results, comma, results. Click on next user. And there's our user from randomuser.me. So now we just got to put it into the table. Start with a card image. Dot inner HTML equals backslashes, then img source equals dollar, and its results dot, if you look here, picture, and it's a large image, picture dot large next line do alt equals portrait image class equals card slash img. And for the tbody dot inner HTML equals backslashes, and here I'm going to get the table inside of the table, cut that and paste it here. That's it. Save that. Next user. There we got the image. And we got the old data. We haven't updated this yet. Save the index.html script. Right. Now for this, delete that, and then dollar click on that, get a new user, and it's email results.email. Results.email. How we got the new email. The gender is just gender, results.gender. Dollar results.gender. And country location country, results.location country. Dot location country, and the city city is results dot location city. Right, now I haven't done the username, so do that next. Username dot inner HTML equals dollar results dot name and you've got first and last name. Results dot first and then dollar results dot name dot last. Right. Index.html. Get rid of this now. Okay, so that's it working. One last problem though is when we refresh the screen it goes blank. We can get over that but if I go to script.js and here I'll just put fetch random user. Just call it so as when it first initialize and save it. Save it. So now that works. The next user works. It all works. So to summarize what we have done, we first created a card with HTML, CSS and used a local profile image. And then we used JavaScript to fetch JSON data from an API. The API we used was randomuser.me. We created a button that when clicked called the fetch random user function, which got a new user which we displayed on the card. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please subscribe for more.